So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
We have already started here.
Shapes to shoot!
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong. Eto'o deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And now they can spring out of defence. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Yamal is wide and looking to get onto this. It's not an especially good pass, that.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Osimhen, that has been slung wide. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Tries to pass it through.
Looks Eto'o gets through on it. Great chance! Goal! First blood drawn.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Face to face with the keeper. It's Eto'o!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game.
He's tried one! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Diego Carlos cuts it out. Ferran Torres.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. He's picked his way through. Sucic. And it's Martin.
No, again there's no way through.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Another pass just keeps it ticking. Yamal! Now it's João Pedro, and the through ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
No, he's not getting past him there. That's good running with the ball. And here's Osimhen.
Now there's a fine ball. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head.
Now it's Eto'o. Thinks about the shot.
It's a mighty effort! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Out towards the flank.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
And they can counter here.
No, that's been intercepted. Cuiabá.
Milan truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And this is Eto'o, and he's got the beating of his man. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And here's Yamal. Oh, that's a very... Takes a shot! And one more try! And he hits the net! They are right back in business!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Ricordiamo a tutti I tifosi che tra poco sul maxi schermo saranno trasmessi gli orari degli autobus navetta.
And that's the second half started. Short changes him with that pass. Looking to play him in. Looking for options for movement. It's a pretty loose pass. Alcanus. Now it's Eto'o. In with the challenge. Looking for the run. Can he latch on to this? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he's picked it up out wide. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. It's a good 35 yards out, this.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now that's well seen too. Now it's Eto'o.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
There's the header. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Eto'o is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Osimhen. There's a sharp little ball here. And smartly reclaimed. Ferran Torres. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. A probing pass. Chance to deliver. Chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, it's fallen loose again. He scores! And they get themselves in front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Yamal! Yamal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. And the shot! Corner number 3 coming up. He's dealt with that really well. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
This looks promising. Now then, the ball's come loose. Lavia tries to play it through. Martin calmly anticipates. Great vision. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's João Pedro. Can he get it through? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And he's on his way! Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Milan have a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Where? Can he get on the end of this? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Sucic. That's a good ball out wide. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And reclaimed it in a trice. Threads one in. Now it's Ferran Torres. Milan must do something here, and very quickly.
Yeah, they're really playing it.
Up he goes! It's there! Dying minutes, and we're all square again! Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Real chance! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! And that may just do it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Milan complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so...
And the finish! Goal! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Now it's Eto'o, and now the breakaway. So that's it. It is all over. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. Osimhen claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
We have already started here. That could spell trouble.
Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Yamal's cross, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That's an imaginative pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Knocks it out wide. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Ferran Torres.
Oh, good take in a good area.
Chance for a shot!
He's scored! That was a given. It always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Sucic. Now, can they get him away? It's a good spell of possession. He's tried one! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's João Pedro. Where gets across to intercept that. Alcanus.
And the shot!
And it's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really...
Shapes to shoot!
Alcanus.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that's a key interception. A vicious ball here. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Milan really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
And we are already promptly back underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! The second half sparks straight into life.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Oh, there's the clearance.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah.
He's having a shot! They've scored! AC Milan are all square.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's João Pedro. Ah, that's a fine interception. Sucic. Yamal. Oh, well measured.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And the counter is on.
Nicely weighted ball. And he's there to retrieve it.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, he's seen...
And the finish! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! That what? And that's it.
Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.